Hey Chiefs Kingdom! Welcome back to the channel. We've got a lot to discuss today, especially following that nail-biter against the Browns and the news about Patrick Mahomes' injury. From our defensive highlights to some concerns on offense, we'll cover it all. If you're a Chiefs fan, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up for more updates. Let's dive into the game performance. Overall, our defensive line played remarkably well and really stepped up. Offensively, we faced some challenges but managed to put together a solid first half. I do need to hold myself accountable for the third quarter adjustments. I could have provided our guys with better options. I want to give a big shout out to Joe Thuney for stepping in at left tackle. It was his first time playing that position since college, and he went up against one of the league's top defensive ends. He definitely held his own. Then there's Kelly Endo, who got the chance to play an entire game. That's invaluable experience that will benefit him and the team moving forward. Let's not forget special teams. Number 30 had a critical forced fumble that made a huge impact. This game was a true team effort. The offense found the end zone, the defense made key stops, and special teams played a vital role. The important thing is to keep progressing and improving each week. Now, on to the pressing issue, Patrick Mahomes' ankle injury in the fourth quarter. Thankfully, it's not a fracture, but it is a high ankle sprain. NFL insiders say it's week to week, so there's uncertainty surrounding his recovery timeline. Patrick mentioned in his post-game interview that the real pain usually hits the next day, and he expressed that he felt he could have finished the game if needed. Carson Wentz stepped in to take over at quarterback. While some of you may have mixed feelings about pulling Patrick, it's crucial that we prioritize his long-term health over the short-term game. Despite the injury hiccups, it's worth noting that we only had 4 penalties during the game, placing us in the top half of the league. I believe in focusing on fundamentals and technique to keep those penalties down, but ultimately, I can't control what the officials decide. We've been fortunate in this regard, and we'll continue to stress discipline and focus as we move forward. As I said before, I need to do a better job at providing options for our players, particularly in the third quarter. There's definitely room for improvement, and we'll tackle it. With Mahomes out, Wentz now has an immense responsibility on his shoulders. Despite his inconsistency in recent years, he brings experience that we can leverage. What we need from him is game management, avoiding turnovers, and allowing our talented roster to shine. So, what do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Can Carson Wentz hold things together until Patrick returns? I want to hear your confidence level from 1 to 10 in the comments below. Now, let's talk about what lies ahead. The Chiefs are still in the playoff race, but it's going to be a tough road without our star quarterback. Remember the 2019 season when Mahomes dislocated his knee and made a phenomenal comeback? We could use that same kind of resilience now. It's vital that we rally behind the team and show our support. How can we, as fans, best support the Chiefs during this stretch? Share your thoughts in the comments, and I'll highlight some of the best suggestions in our next video. Looking forward, the key for the Chiefs is to stay competitive and win just enough to remain